Hello, everybody. I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I've been busy working in my garden and it's starting to come up and it's beautiful outside, so enjoying being outside. Excuse the work clothes again. But I just wanted to cover this real quick because Laura in Australia, thank you so much, sweetie, has been sending me all the information about the Australian Royal Commission Redress Scheme, the Joint Select Committee. And I know many of us, with so much going on, we haven't been keeping up on the latest news of this. But the deadline is coming up June 30th, 2020. And Watchtower has still not joined this redress scheme. Now, there was an article last week, I believe, where it said that 500 of the abuse survivors have filed their application and there's no funds for them to get their compensation because not only Watchtower but some others have not joined this redress scheme, so there's no money left to pay these remaining survivors, which is sad. That's really pathetic. And don't even get me started on that. But anyway, I just wanted to read Laura's thoughts on this, and also I'm going to put the link down below to the article and also to the PDF form of their interim report. Yeah. Okay. Institutions that have so far failed to join the scheme remain the committee's most pressing issue, and it has recommended the scheme obtain a written statement from each institution that has not joined prior to the deadline of June 30th, 2020. These statements must detail reasons for their delay, a list of the key officers of the institution, the expected joining date, and all financial benefits accrued by means of their charitable status and or other sources of public funding or concessions received. And I hope this includes property, because guys need to check out the Watchtower property tracker. It's up to $2.64 billion that have been verified. The committee has recommended the list of institutions and their written statements to be published on the National Redress Scheme website 1 week prior to June 30th, 2020. The committee feels strongly that every possible action must be taken against those institutions which fail to uphold their moral, social, and ethical responsibilities by declining or delaying their participation in the scheme, Senator Smith said. It believes early and full disclosure of non-participation by institution is absolutely justified in the pursuit of justice for survivors of institutional sexual abuse. The committee has also recommended that the Minister for Social Services convene the Ministers' Redress Scheme Governance Board by July 30th, 2020 to review those institutions that have declined to join the scheme and determine what actions will be taken to remove the charitable status and or other sources of public funding or concessions from non-participating institutions. That would be a good thing. Take their charity status away from them. But the thing is we know Watchtower isn't wanting to join this because then, one, they have to admit that they are responsible and they have a problem. Two, they might have to actually apologize to victims, which they should. And three, put money into this fund for these survivors. That's the least they could do. The very least they could do. But I know they're not going to want to do this because then they would have to admit responsibility. That's the last thing they want. Okay, now the name of the article, it's dated Friday, May 1st, is in the Parliament of Australia. Closer to Justice for Child Sex Abuse Survivors. And I'm not going to read all of this, but like I said, I will put the link down below to the interim report and this article. And I hope they go after them. All of these institutions, not just Watchtower, but all of these institutions, I hope they go after them and take their charity status. And we know it's not a matter of money because Watchtower has billions of dollars. They're not broke, so they have the money to put in for these survivors. They just don't want to. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for the cards, everyone, and your love and support. We really appreciate it. And the phone calls. And we're doing fine. Just been really busy lately. And our side business has been pretty busy too. So I think it's because everybody's stuck at home and doing online shopping. So you all have a wonderful rest of the week and take care. Bye.